Students, see problems on dot product of vectors. Now they have given here like this. See students, a bar, b bar, c bar are three unit vectors. A bar, b bar, c bar are three unit vectors acting along the three sides of an equilateral triangle. So I am taking one equilateral triangle. So this is three vectors acting along the a bar is one vector, b bar is another vector, unit vectors means their magnitudes are same. That is modulus of a bar is equal to modulus of a bar is equal to modulus of b bar is equal to. So what will write students? Modulus of c bar, and its magnitude is equal to 1 unit. Okay students, since they are unit vectors, so unit vectors, so magnitude is 1 unit we know, and they are acting along the three sides of the triangle, and also given that a bar dot b bar is equal to a bar dot b bar is equal to b bar dot c bar. A bar dot b bar is equal to b bar dot c bar is equal to 0.5, and also c bar dot a bar is equal to minus 0.5. So this is the given things. Okay, then find the relation between A, B, C they are asking. So then what will be the relation between A, B, C they are asking. So now I will go for solution. See students, so A bar dot B bar is equal to magnitude of A into magnitude of B into cosine angle between them. So let it be some theta 1. So and that a bar dot b bar value, a bar dot b bar is equal to ab cos theta, means this a bar dot b bar value they have given for us. So ab cos theta 1 is equal to 0.5 they have given to us. Okay, so now magnitude of the first vector is 1, and magnitude of the second vector also 1, and cosine angle between them is cos of theta 1, and that is equal to 0.5, so 1 by 2. 0.5 is 1 by 2. Since A is the magnitude of A bar vector and we know it is a unit vector, so that is its magnitude is 1. A bar is a vector, modulus of A bar means A, and its magnitude is 1. So that is cos of theta 1. Cos of theta 1 is equal to 1 by 2, we got it. Cos of theta 1 is equal to 1 by 2. Means we can write like this, see students. So cos of theta 1 is equal to 1 by 2 means you can write that is cos 60 degrees. Means that implies theta 1 is equal to 60 degrees. So theta 1 60 degrees means it is the angle between A bar and B bar. So theta 1 here in the dot product only, here theta is the angle between the two vectors. So theta 1 is 60 degrees, that implies that is angle between A bar and B bar. Angle between A bar and B bar is Similarly, b bar dot c bar also 0.5 it is given. So I am taking b bar dot c bar, that is equal to magnitude of b into magnitude of c into, so cosine angle between them. Here theta is the angle between the vectors, between which two vectors we are taking dot product. So b bar dot c bar is equal to b c cos theta 2. So now the magnitude of first vector b, magnitude of b is 1 we know, c also 1 we know, and cosine angle between them I am writing cos theta, and b bar dot c bar. So now write b bar dot c bar, its value is given for us 0.5. So means 0.5 is equal to cos of theta 2. Okay students, 0.5 is equal to cos of theta 2. So cos theta 2 is equal to 0.5, which is 1 by 2. Okay students. So means it is equal to cos theta 2 is equal to 1 by 2, means cos 60 degrees value is equal to 1 by 2. So theta 2 is equal to 60 degrees, that is what you write students, that is angle between this theta 2 is the angle between b and c. So angle between b bar and c bar. So theta is 60 degrees, it is the angle between b bar comma c bar. Okay students, now see, and in the problem he told a bar, b bar, c bar. Now a bar acting along this side of the triangle you consider. So we know angle between a bar and b bar is 60 degrees, a and b. So theta 1 we got it. So that is, this is a bar vector and this is b bar vector. This is the angle between a bar and b bar. It is 60 degrees. So we got this as 60 degrees. So then this should be the b bar vector. Now next what is given, b bar and c bar also theta 2 is 60 degrees. That is angle between b bar and c bar. B bar, if this is the b bar vector, then this will be the c bar vector. Take it. If you take in this direction c bar, if you take the c bar in this direction, now this angle also will become, so how much students? 60 degrees is the angle between b bar and c bar you will get. So angle between b bar and c bar also we got 60 degrees. Okay, then, and you see students, and the next one, c bar dot a bar is equal to minus 0.5 they have given. So means c bar dot a bar means similarly what we get, you see students, similarly c bar dot a bar c bar dot a bar means ca cos theta. So that is cos theta 3, let it be some cos theta 3. Its value is equal to minus 0.5. So c bar dot a bar is equal to means c bar dot a bar is equal to magnitude of first vector into magnitude of second vector into cosine angle between them cos theta 3, that is equal to how much we have students? So minus 0.5 we have. Minus 0.5 we have. And that minus 0.5 we have written minus 1 by 2. So cos of theta 3. Cos of theta 3 is equal to minus 1 by 2. We have written. Okay. And it is same as that of cos 90 plus 60 degrees. So cos how many degrees value is minus 1 by 2 means In the second quadrant, cos is negative, so cos 90 plus 60 degrees I am writing, and because of this 90, cos will become sin. This is 90 plus 30 degrees you write it, students. So because of this 90, cos will become sin. So sin 30, you will get minus 1 by 2. Means theta 3. So theta 3 value we are getting 90 plus 30, that is equal to 120 degrees. And it is the theta 3 is the angle between A bar and C bar. So it is the angle between A bar comma C bar. So means if this is the A bar vector, this is the A bar vector, and this is the C bar vector, then this is the angle between A bar and C bar. Okay, students, and this is 120 degrees, and now this is the 60 degrees. Okay, students, then see, this is A bar vector. Initial point is started here, A bar, and at this point C bar is started. Okay, then so addition of this is called B bar. So initial point of first vector to final point of second vector is B bar. So here B bar we are getting. So B bar is equal to, what is the answer we are getting? See, students. So B bar here, B bar is addition. See, my dear students, this is the A bar vector, and this is the C bar vector, and this is the C bar vector. Okay, students, we have A bar vector and we also have the C bar vector. Then join these two, you will get B bar. Okay, then addition of first vector to the addition of second vector, you will get B bar. That B bar is equal to, so we are getting A bar plus C bar. So this is the answer we are getting. So first vector started here, second vector started here. Now you draw a line from initial point of first vector to final point of second vector. It gives the addition of these two vectors. So the correct relation is B bar is equal to, so the correct relation B bar is equal to, you are getting A bar plus C bar. Correct relation is that is you are getting. And angle between any two vectors means, and here the note point you get it, students. So see, angle between any two vectors. How to find angle between any two vectors? How to find angle between any two vectors? Angle between any two vectors is angle between its two tails, or angle between any two vectors is the angle between any two vectors is the angle between its two tails. Angle between its two tails. Angle between its tails, or angle between its tails or its heads. Angle between its tails or its heads. So see, students, for the A bar vector, this is the initial point of the A bar vector, and this is the initial point of B bar vector. Both the vectors are started here. So this is the angle between the two vectors. It is the tails. This is the head of the vector. This is the tail of the vector. Okay. Angle between any two vectors is the angle between its tails or its heads. Its heads you can write it. Means if you have one vector, A bar like this is the vector A bar. and you have another vector b bar. So this is the initial point of first vector, this is also initial point of the second vector. Then the angle between the two vectors is called angle between the vectors, which is called 60 degrees. Similarly, you extend this backward. So okay students, so that is the angle between, similarly two heads are joining at any point. This is the b bar vector, head is joined here. This is the b bar vector head and this is the c bar vector head. This is also angle between the two vectors. Since this arrow is this direction, this arrow is this direction, this is also again angle between the two vectors. Means you can take either when two heads are coinciding, you see what is the angle between them, or when two tiles of the two vectors are coinciding, you see what is the angle between them. That's the angle between the two vectors you will get. Okay, so from the data we got it between A and B 60 degrees, so this is the 60 degrees, and similarly between B and C, so means this is the direction of C 60 degrees, and between A and C we got it 120 degrees. See, this is the head direction of the A bar vector, and that is extended here, and this is the C bar vector, this is the C bar vector direction, C bar vector direction and A bar vector direction. This is the initial point. So because the same vector I have displaced to here, same magnitude I have taken and same direction also I have taken. Now I am taking the angle between them. So now that is called 120 degrees. So the angle between A bar and C bar. So the angle between A bar and C bar is 120 degrees. We got it. So the correct relation is addition of A plus C is equal to B. Okay students, see, A bar is equal to M into B bar plus C bar. It's given like this. The scalar M is, then what is the value of M is they are asking. So fine. So what is given, you see students? So given A bar is equal to M into B bar plus C bar. Okay, now that C bar bring it to left hand side term, then A bar minus C bar is equal to M into B bar. So then make M subject, send this B bar to denominator, then M is equal to A bar minus C bar by B bar, we got it. Okay, this is the value, we got it. So M is equal to A bar minus C bar by A bar minus C bar by B bar you have. Okay, but options are so multiply multiplying LHS left hand side LHS term, multiply the left hand side term. So multiplying LHS term, multiplying and dividing. So multiplying and dividing the left hand side term with B bar. So then what will you do, you see students? M is equal to A bar minus C bar by B bar and multiply with B bar and divide with B bar. So now multiply with B bar and divide with B bar, then you will get M is equal to, so M is equal to A bar into B bar, that is called dot product, we have to write it, A bar dot B bar minus C bar dot B bar by, So b bar dot b bar you have to write. So by denominator b bar dot b bar means I am multiplying with b bar and dividing with b bar. So the above equation we are multiplying with b bar and dividing with b bar, nothing will happen. So means multiplication of a bar with b bar means we should not write the normal into symbol, we should not write. We have to write the dot product. This is called a bar dot b bar and c bar dot b bar by b bar dot b bar. So then m is equal to a bar dot b bar is a bar dot b bar, same I am writing. So according to the option I am changing the answer. So a bar dot b bar is a bar dot b bar only, and the c bar dot b bar I am changing as b bar dot c bar. Both are same. C dot b is same as that of b dot c. Since dot product obeys commutative law. Okay, and b bar dot dot product of a vector itself is equal to square of its magnitude. So dot product of a vector itself is equal to square of the magnitude. Means m is equal to, you are getting a bar dot b bar minus, so b bar dot c bar by square of the magnitude of the b square. This is the answer, students. So means option A. Option A is correct. And from the commutative, dot product is commutative. So dot from commutative law. So what I am writing here, see students, from the commutative law, c bar dot b bar is equal to b bar dot c bar. So dot product obeys commutative law. So dot product is obeys commutative law. So you can take like that. Okay, students. Problem number 73. A1, A2 are two non-linear unit vectors. So given that modulus of A1 bar vector is equal to modulus of A2 vector, that is equal to 1 unit. So their magnitudes is 1. Are two non-linear unit vectors, and also given that A1 bar plus A2 bar, its magnitude he is finding, and he gave it is root 3. It is also given root 3. Then find the value of, then question mark is find A1 bar minus A2 bar, dot product of that with 2 into A1 bar plus A2 bar. It's a dot product, we have to find it. So what is the value? This is the question mark they have given for us. Okay, students, now see. So A1 is one vector, it is a unit vector. A2 also unit vector, but non-collinear vectors. Unit and non-collinear vectors. If you add A1 plus A2, A1 bar plus A2 bar, while adding, you will get another vector, resultant vector R bar. And magnitude of that vector is equal to, so magnitude of that vector is a R bar. Then this is called A1 bar plus A2 bar is equal to R bar, you got it. But they have given modulus of R bar is equal to root 3. Modulus of R bar means R, we know. Means we got R is equal to root 3, we got it. So this this R value we have magnitude of addition of two vectors. So from the parallelogram of vectors, magnitude of addition of two vectors, we will get p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta is equal to. So magnitude of this resultant vector, p and q are the two vectors. The resultant is p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. Here R is the addition of a1 and a2 vector. So its resultant will be. So what is that? a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos angle between them. Okay, under root. This is called R, and that is equal to root 3. We got it. So now squaring on either side. Squaring on either side, you will get. So if you square this, you will get. What will you get, students? a1 square plus a2 square plus 2 into. Okay, students, a1 is a unit vector. Its magnitude is 1. a1 square means 1 square, that is 1. And a2 square, its magnitude also 1, plus 2 into a1 is 1, a2 1, 1 into 1, 1. So into cos theta. You are squaring, the square and root gets cancelled. You are squaring here, you will get 3. So now, so 1 plus 1 you have 2, 2 plus 2 cos theta is equal to 3. Then take this to that side, you will get 2 cos theta. 2 cos theta is equal to 3 minus 2, 1. And from this one, cos theta is equal to 1 by 2 we are getting. And from here, from this one, we are getting. So from this, what do we get? You see, students, 2 cos theta is equal to 1. 2 into cos of theta is equal to 1. And cos theta is equal to, you will get 1 by 2. Then cos, how many degrees value is 1 by 2? Check it, students. Then cos theta is equal to cos 60 degrees. Then theta is equal to 60 degrees is the answer you will get. So theta is the 60 degrees. Answer you are getting. So now the question is, so I'm getting the angle. So now the next what I have to do it, you see, students. And from the given data, theta is 60 degrees, and a1 value unit vector, a2 its magnitude also 1. Then he is asking us to calculate. a1 bar minus a2 bar dot 2a1 bar 2 into a1 bar plus a2 bar. So is how much? This value we are going to find. Okay. Then with a1 you multiply this entire equation, that is a1 bar dot, so what will you write? 2a1 bar plus a2 bar. With this a1 you are multiplying, and minus a2 into, with a2 you have to multiply a2 into, that is a2 into this one you have to multiply. So a2 into what you have, students? 2a1 plus a2. So then check it, students. That is here into means dot product only. Multiplication of two vectors means you should write dot only. Now 2 into a1 bar dot a1 bar. Dot product of two vectors itself is equal to square of the magnitude of the vector plus a1 into a1 dot a2. That is magnitude of first vector into magnitude of second vector into cosine angle between them. That theta we know 60 degrees. Minus a2 into a1. 2 is there. a1 into a2. a1 bar dot a2 bar means magnitude of first vector, magnitude of second vector, and cosine angle between them 60 degrees. And minus into plus, we will have minus a2 into a2. a2 bar dot a2 bar. That's called a square. Dot product of vector itself is equal to square of the magnitude of the vector. So then this is 2a square, magnitude of a1 is 1, so 2 into 1 square is 1, plus a1 1, a2 1, so that is cos 60 degrees, minus 2 into a1 1, a2 also 1, so 1 into again cos 60 degrees, minus, and see students, here magnitudes are 1, a1 value 1, a2 value also 1, 1 into 1 cos 60 I have written, and here also a1 value 1, a2 value 1, so 2 into cos 60, magnitude 1 square, a magnitude 1 square means 1 only. So then 2 into 1 2 plus cos 60 degrees value, how much you have? 1 by 2 minus 2 into again cos 60 degrees value 1 by 2 and 1 square is 1. Then this 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So then you will get 2 plus 1 by 2, and here minus 1 is left. This 2 gets cancelled, minus 1 and again minus 1. Then 2 plus 1 by 2 and minus 2. This minus 2 plus 2 gets cancelled. You are getting the value 1 by 2. So this answer is 1 by 2. So it is option 1. Option 1 is correct. Okay students, see problem number 67. A and B are two vectors and the angle between them is theta. And here given that component of A bar, given that component of A bar along B bar is component of A bar along B bar is root 3 times the, so what is given is equal to root 3 times the component of B bar along A bar. This is the given data students. So component of A bar along B bar is root 3 times the component of B bar along A bar. Then they are asking to find the ratio of A is to B. Then question mark is we have to find the ratio of A is to B. This is the question mark. So then A is to B value is how much? So asking to find this ratio to us. Okay students, so there is an angle between A and B, I don't know, so let it be theta. Now I am taking this A bar, I am taking in a plane that is like this. So then this A bar is making theta angle with B bar, so its component this side I am writing a cos theta. So this side I have written its component a cos theta. This side you will get a sin theta. And similarly, I will take perpendicular to a bar direction. So because b bar component along a bar I want to write it. So now this is 90 degrees, you take it, students. Now this is the b bar vector, this is the b bar vector. So this component is always scalar, you know. This is the b bar vector, it is making theta angle with a bar. I am resolving this into two components. Consider this as the x axis, this is the y axis, anything. So this b bar, these two are mutually perpendicular. These two are mutually perpendicular we have here. So then b component, this side is b cos theta we will get. Okay students, the b cos theta is the component of b bar along a bar. And a cos theta is the component, it is some part of a in the direction of b. So now component of a bar along b bar. So a bar is a vector, its component is a cos theta. Its component is a cos theta, which is equal to root 3 times the component of b bar. B bar is a vector, its component is b cos theta in the a bar direction. That is equal to root 3 times of b cos theta. Okay students, that is the given data. Then a is to b is asking. Okay students, we got like this, see, a cos theta is equal to root 3 into b cos theta. So angle between a and b is same, that is theta only. This cos theta gets cancelled. Then a is equal to root 3 into b you are getting. Then the ratio of a is to b, a by b is equal to root 3 by 1. So a by b is equal to root 3 by 1. So a is to b is equal to root 3 is to 1. This is the answer you are getting, student.